Hello, and welcome to VAD Inspires. And listen, have you ever been so overwhelmed that you can't handle the things that are thrown at you? You feel so overwhelmed, you cave under the pressure of the circumstances and the things that you have to handle. I know I have, and I hope to help you through the process of trying to find your way and navigate your way through the hell or through the painful moments or the painful situation that you're currently experiencing, real or imagined. Because sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I feel like a phony. I feel like I'm not enough. I feel like I haven't done enough. I feel like I cannot do enough. I feel like there's not much for me to hope for, so much to that I feel so down that going through the day feels like a labor. There's just so much to starting a business. Just so much to losing weight. There's just so much to being a successful person, becoming a doctor, becoming a lawyer, becoming a student, becoming a musician, there's just so much to handle that every time I look around me, there's just so much distraction. There's so much thing to assuage me than a lot to keep me focused on my goal. There's just a new show out on Netflix, and my head is like, wow, I gotta check it out. Or the porn stars are looking a lot more curvy and a lot more sexier, and the bed looks so cozy and the bed looks so nice that I just want to just lazy throughout all day. And these are the things that run through my head. And I think you have experienced the same thing too, or maybe you are still experiencing the same thing too. But every single day I have had to battle with myself, battle with the challenges, the inner demons that needs to be conquered with daily discipline. Seems to be a lot. So I'm learning to face my fears. I'm learning to face my insecurity. I'm too tall. English is not my first language. I sound stupid and unprofessional. Things that you have probably experienced yourself. So these are not easy things to navigate through. These are not easy things for you to overcome. And sometimes, even when you decide to change, you experience a setback that brings back the self-sabotage that you feel when you initially started to change. You've tried so much to change that you've given up to the fact that you can ever change. But when you look around you, there's just so much example of people who have managed to turn their life around that it would be um, a big regret not to try, not to persist, not to try to better yourself. And that's why even after I finish this video, the many views that I'm gonna get, or the no views that I'm gonna get, or the few views that I'm gonna get, it used to affect me, but now it doesn't affect me in the way that it stopped me for a while. But now I have learned to recalibrate my brain in terms of thinking in decades, but living in the moment. And that's the points that I want to clarify. We have to plan that like we're going to live forever, but live like we're going to die tomorrow. So, in other words, we have to understand the amount of time it's going to take for us to change, the amount of time it's going to take for us to, reinvent ourselves, but living in the moment enough to take it one step at a time. Maybe you have a death wish. Maybe the way the things are going right now, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. You can just go out in the blaze of glory and leave tragedies behind in terms of the people who have to mourn your losses. Maybe the inflation, or maybe the way the state of the country, it doesn't sound like a bad idea for you to give in. It's the easy way out. It doesn't sound like it's something that would take a tremendous amount of God to do. But what we take God to do is to continue living, is to continue to find a way to forgive yourself, find a way to reinvent yourself, find a way to get out of the corner that you've been for such a long time, is to find a way to have faith in yourself again, is to find a way to believe in yourself again, because there's so much for you to live for and so much for you to look forward to that your fears, your insecurities, your anxiety, your depression is not allowing you to see at this moment. And the fact that I have been through a similar situation is a testament that you can actually recalibrate yourself. And I'm in the process of coming out fully from the other side. And that's why I make these videos, in order to help you along with your journey. And this is the Strictly Personal Part 11. And if you haven't seen the other series, I recommend you should, take a look at them, because they will make much sense in terms of this journey that I'm going through, it might be something that you are going through as well. So it's to focus in the moment. It's to realize that 1,000 steps begin with one. The cloud might be too foggy for you right now. You can't even see beyond your first step. But that's how tremendous change and tremendous transformations happen. It begins with looking forward to only the next step. Because when you look far too ahead, you get overwhelmed, you get crushed, you get disillusioned by how much you have to do. So I don't know if it was Sparks Jordan who sang this song, it's just one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's just like that. It's just taking it one step at a time, looking at what you have to do next and then the next. And sometimes when you feel that urge, when you're triggered, maybe by seeing something on television that reminds you of how cozy and luxurious your previous habit used to be, or something in the environment, or somebody making you feel so stressed that you want to, turn to that addiction that you used to go to, whether it's drugs, porn, or alcohol. Remember, all you have to do is conquer that demon at that moment. Don't think about how much you have to do that in the next future. Don't think about anything else other than getting yourself together in that moment. And that's what's going to start to change your life, because a lot of those moments you can conquer will build your mental muscle to persevere for the long term. So I'm here to tell you today that you can. You can because we all can. You can because we are all built to conquer. You can because we are all built to restore, to persevere, to figure ourselves out, and in that way contribute and help out the world in process. So do what you can and leave the rest, because you will find the picture reveal itself to you as you continue to move forward. Thanks for watching. Be great and follow for more to stay inspired.